Welcome back YouTube, and thank you for joining us today with today's video of Resistance Fall of Man. Now this is episode 43, pretty much the last one in the game. I have recorded another one, but that's going to be a bonus. Now this is episode 43, and in the previous video I showed you how to kill angels. Well, not how to exactly, because it's a fucking hard job, especially when there's two of them, with hybrids with bloody bullseye Mark 2s. Anyway, check that video out if you want to know the easy sort of way to kill them. Kind of straightforward, but you never know. Now, here we are, still in the tower. I'd say we're on the top level now. And this is really the last mission. There is a cutscene, so I'll let you watch it in pieces. Right guys, now this is officially the last mission of the game. Now, as you see, we've got a bloody Goliath thing there. That Goliath, we call fucking hell. I'm gonna call it a troll. It's a troll. And as you can see, we've got our little comrades with us now, even though they will die. Now, if you watch that cutscene, you'll have seen the power cell in the middle of the room. Fucking hell. That's just how beastly they are. They can kill you in one shot. Well, technically it takes two if you're on full health, unless you're in a corner like I was. Now, that power cell in the middle of the room there, you have to take out all 4 shards. I'm calling them shards, but the power cells really. You gotta take out all 4 cells, to take out to destroy the tower, which is the main objective, pretty much. So, the way you do that is, you run around, you take out the bloody Goliath thing first, Goliath troll thingy, and then you run up the side, up there on the right, and then you can lower the sort of shielding around it. As you can see, there's sort of a gate around it, sort of iron gate sort of thing covering the cells. Now you run up there, you take them out, and then you shoot the shit out of them. I'd suggest saving your lark ammo at the moment, simply because it is a pain in the ass. You do get a creepy little thing later on, which I'm not going to explain because it'll spoil it. But all I will say is you have seen this enemy before, so you're not looking at a new enemy, don't worry. You're not looking at a new one. You've seen them all now. Seen them all for this game, all the different enemies and shit. Now, this is another reason I said keep your lark ammo. Save it, because you've got bloody Goliath trolls, whatever you want to call them, and you can kill them with other stuff. It's just time saving if you use a bloody lark, because you have to shoot a shit ton of ammo into it. Now you can get headshots with the FAI with it on the troll, which does save a bit of time, because that does like double damage to what anything else does, apart from the lark, obviously. But I would suggest doing it ranging these hybrids at the moment, simply because they've got the Mark 2s, the bullseye Mark 2s, and you will die. Unless you do it like sort of Assassin's Creed style, where you fucking hide around everywhere and poke your head out sort of thing and shoot. But I don't do that. I play the game guns blazing, shoot the shit when I see the shit. It's the way I play games. If you want proof of that, check out the Dishonored series I did. It's fucking, I just run around fucking shooting the shit, because that's how I play games. That's how I play games. Now, shoot the brute. Now, this is a brute with an AGA. If you have seen previous episodes of this series, you'll know. But anyway, for those who don't, that's a brute, and the gun they have is what I just had out there, was the AGA, which goes through walls, which is very surprisingly enough. Now, you've just seen me touching the switch there. Excuse me. The switch there. On my left, and it's lowered sort of the iron gate on one of them. There you go. Look at that. Now you can officially shoot it. There we go. That's one down. Now, as soon as that gate is lowered, you do get a shit ton of Chimera after you. as you can see. Shit. Now, that is obviously because they're trying to save their tower, because they don't want you to destroy it. And I died because I wasn't paying too much attention, which is a lethal thing on this. You need to concentrate, to be honest with you guys. You gotta just go all out. But if you do die, but you have pushed that button first, it's sort of the checkpoint, so you can do it again. As you can see, I've just come back here. There's no editing involved there. It was simply, I died and came back exactly at that point. And you will if you have pushed that button. And possibly if you've destroyed the shard first. So I'd just make sure you do that. If you do die, you come back here anyway with full health. So it's kind of a little trick within the game. But anyway, don't worry, you've still got all the enemies to kill. And as you can see, the roof is falling there. And that's simply because you've got these bloody angels back. Shit! Shit! Wow, oh, there we go. I was on being poisoned. Now, guys, if you are wanting to play this game, PS3 only, you can pick it up for around £5, or you can go to PlayStation Store if you want to. It's cheap. Graphics are the way they are simply because of the age of the game. It was released in 2006, end of 2006, start 2007, depending on your country, obviously. Japanese people get it first because it was a Sony published game built by Insomniac, using Insomniac's own engine, if I'm pronouncing that right, Insomniac. Either way, it's still a beast of a game. I would really recommend it. The AI is pretty decent. It obviously glitches out every now and again, because every game's got glitches. That's what makes COD so fucking popular. No! Sorry about that. That bursted your eardrums. That's one thing you can actually do in this, and that's fall off the piggin map, especially in these towers. Now, I am sorry about that, so I'm not going to edit that out, as you can totally tell I haven't. So anyway, let's carry on. Now that first shield's going down, so I can take out the first power cell. It is a pain in the ass, but you're going to die a few times, guys. Unless you're like a fucking beast. And I have played this game so many times. I've played it a load of times, but I'm playing it on a difficulty that I don't normally play it on. As I just thought, I've done it on everything, apart up to what I've got it on now. I think it's the 4th one down I'm on. Can't remember. But this is the hardest difficulty I've played it through on, hence why I died a few times. Now there's a bloody angel. Now I would suggest here getting rid of the angel first if it's safe to do so with a lark or an AG sort of thing. Because there is cover and you can hide away so the hybrids can't shoot you. That's the only reason I'm saying get rid of the angels first. But that's just my tactics. They don't always work, as you can tell. I died twice. Simple. Now anyway, you play this game how you want, but all I'm saying is tips. Hints and tips. Now, also tip, if you find ammo, reload all your guns to pick up the ammo. Also, if there is health somewhere like on your behind you on your previous journey, the way you come through, run back and get it. You might as well spend the extra little bit of time and run back and get it, so you're preventing death in the future. Kind of simple stuff, but it makes a difference because this game doesn't have health regeneration like all modern games. As the bottom left is the health bar. It's split into things, cells of 25%. Now, if you lose a full 25%, that won't come back until you pick up another health vial. But say if you lose 7% or 20% out of that 25% piece, that will come back over time. It's not too bad actually. And the further you go through the game, the quicker that little piece will come back due to a conversion process inside your character, Nathan Hale. Now, if you have no bloody idea what I'm going on about, check out episode 4, I think it is. Or better yet, start from the beginning and work your way through, as that's probably the best thing for you to do, to be honest with you, because it's a continuous thing throughout. It's an in-depth story that I would severely suggest that you check out episode 1 and work your way through, or better yet, play the game and watch these videos, this series of tips on how to do it, sort of thing. Now, boom! That's one angel gone. Now, I think you only get 3 in this room max. And I'm sorry about that. I had forgotten that I was signed into PlayStation's network at the time. I've done that in most of my videos, to be honest with you, because it signs you in when you turn your PlayStation on anyway, so sometimes you just forget, which I did quite a few times. Now, I don't even know how many bloody shards I've checked. Oh, there we go. That's that. I've got 3 out of 4. Now, come on. Die, you fucking self. Come on. Come on. Right, okay, fucking... Some things on this game, guys, it'll look like it's glitched out, but it'll be because you've got to kill the enemy first in most cases. It's kind of weird, because what's happening is I can't kill that simply because that angel's there, I think. Most cases that does happen. There's another one when you're trying to defend your command tower, your command base, and you can't blow something up because you've got to kill the enemies first to be able to do it, or something like that. Something along those lines. So make sure you do check out, kill all the enemies first, simply so you can actually carry on and do the game. It's kind of stupid, but it's the way the game's set up. There we go. Look at that. Done. There's another cutscene, so I'll let you watch it in pieces. Not pieces.
As the tower fell, Chimeran creatures began to shriek and writhe on the ground. They died within minutes. We believe they were simply unable to survive the loss of the angels. The significance of our victory in London wasn't understood for several days. The reactor meltdown caused a chain reaction that destroyed all the towers in the network. At least in Britain, the Chimera were defeated. We have investigated the ruins of 5 towers so far. As we attempt to reverse engineer the complex technologies we find, the mystery of the Chimera only deepens. With combat subsided, the soldiers have been searching the rural villages for survivors. So far, we found 921 hiding in bunkers and basements, 78 of them children. Cartwright's youngest daughter, Angela, was among them. As for Nathan Hale, his body was never recovered. He was presumably incinerated inside the tower. The American military lists him as killed in action, July the 14th, 1951. A part of me still believes he might have escaped somehow. I even thought I heard his voice on the radio just after the tower exploded. I'll never know for sure.
Right, guys, that's the end of that then. Now, there will be an episode after this, simply because there is sort of an end clip. So stay tuned for that. I'll release that a day and a half after this or whatever. It'll still be in the timeline, so like Tuesday, Thursday, whatever. Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. So stay tuned. There is 1 episode left to go. It's a very short one. It's only like a couple of minutes long. So do make sure you watch that. It will I'm not trying not to give too much away, but it sets the game up for Resistance 2, which will be coming out after Resistance 1 has finished. So make sure you do check that out. by the time I've edited this one, I have fully recorded a Resistance 2, and I'll be going to begin editing that soon. So stay tuned for more. Thanks for watching, and make sure you check out the next video.